Matt Van Kerry. I was produced by Matt Van Kerry.
I'd like to welcome you all here tonight, and this acceptance of this award that Essentially Men has been given for the work it's done over the last 10 years. I'd like to acknowledge the Prime Minister. Good to see you, Sue, and the Deputy Prime Minister, Rex. Good to see you down here. Essentially Men has moved mountains over the last 10 years. When we look back from when we started, we decided, 10 years ago, we said, what are we actually going to look like in 10 years' time? And so at that stage, we had 2,000 men come through our basic Essentially Men program, and we had roughly about 10,000 volunteer hours in a year, and we're at the stage of starting to develop the work that Rex McCann, Deputy Prime Minister, had started at that stage. And so we saw the fact that our goal was to create an organisation that was empowering to men in society, to youth in society. And so we can say with some pride that we've achieved that. We've had, from that time, we've had 10,000 men go through the Essentially Men program. And we know from the research that's been done and the richness of information that's now provided on our programs, is that that has an impact on about 100,000 New Zealanders directly. 100,000 New Zealanders are exposed to men who communicate better, that deal with emotions, that are strong in their identity as men. And that means that what we wanted to do and foster with Essentially Men was men that were able to connect with other men on a we call it on a heart level, that could communicate about what was real, own what was real for them, whether it was the positives or the things that they were vulnerable on, and be seen, and also to contribute, to give back and support others in the community. And so we can say we've achieved that. We now have communities right throughout, groups that are operating right throughout New Zealand. Alongside that men's program, we had a Pathways to Manhood program, which at that stage 10 years ago ran one program a year. We now have regional programs, which are operating for each region. And they are also, 50% of schools throughout New Zealand now are aware of that program and contribute and nominating children to attend that workshop. So we've developed a network of interaction with schools and also with counselling agencies and support agencies. We're recognised by places like WINS now as a primary go-to source in dealing with children who are wanting to learn leadership. Schools are going through that change of early teenage years and looking to go on and become contributors in themselves. And in that program too, another